Hello to my Capricorns. Let's get into it. All right, Capricorns, it is the last day of the cycle. If you're watching this video on January 28th, January 29th starts a new moon in Aquarius. And then on the 30th, we have Uranus in Taurus. It goes station direct in Taurus. We're not talking about any Aquarius that you know or any Taurus that you know. The moon actually is in your sign. We're not even talking about any other Capricorns that you know, right? We're talking about moon, the moon. We're talking about planetary alignments. So please pull your birth chart if you haven't. We have at the end of a cycle, right? So sometimes things come in at the last minute, last day, last whatever. And so your sign is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is a very serious planet. It's a very serious planet. It's a planet of authority and maturity. It's a planet of concentration, structure, and order, patience, discipline, authority, limits, being very serious, formal, tradition, rules. Planet of hard work, mature responsibility, and also dignity, right? So you all know by now you're a very hardworking zodiac sign. And so what else is retrograde? I'm trying to see what else is retrograde. I think Mars and Jupiter are still retrograde. Yep. So, yep, some things are happening. All of my relationships are harmonious. All of them are harmonious. It doesn't mean that you just, because we're talking about the 11th house too, right? So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Coming back, welcome back. So speaking that into existence is really, really powerful because it also is saying that there are other people who want to work just as hard as you do to make things right, right? So you being a very hardworking sign, you should not be the one that's putting in all of the work where you're still being kept in the dark, where you find out after the fact, oh my God, I didn't know this. I've been working so super hard in these friendships and jobs and all of this, and I don't know what's going on. And you feel like, so when you say that all of my relationships are harmonious, you're sending a message to the universe that I want those to come back to me. And it's also sending out a message. It's going to expose the energies that are not willing to put the hard work in. So, all right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. We come down to the wire. It's the last day. Get that burning bowl fired up. For those of you all who that burning bowl, get it fired up. Get it fired up. All right. So we get so the overarching theme for the new moon is what is stopping you from living your ideal life. You absolutely want people that are just going to work just as hard as you do in all of your relationships. Just as hard as you do. You all are a pretty smart sign. Hard-working sign. You're willing to give your best. You're very practical. Great managers of people, places, and things. Your age doesn't really matter. Age doesn't equate to wisdom. It just means some people have been on earth longer. Doesn't mean that they're wiser. Doesn't mean they're open to a change, adaptable. None of those things, right? So you all can teach people a lot of things. 666, personal responsibility. So it's time to reflect. This number can have very negative connotations to some, but from your angels, it's actually a powerful reminder to stop focusing on the material world so much. It's a strong message from your angels to take personal responsibility in your own life and ask yourself in all areas, what do I need to do differently? Sit quietly and reflect on this question today. Yeah, I know when people see 666, they go, oh my God, it's the mark of the beast. but, right? Personal responsibility. And that means even attaching yourselves to people who feel like you could be attached to people whose money is growing. So therefore, hey, if their money is growing and you know them, then you can take advantage of them. They don't need to know that you're taking advantage of them. If they got money, you can just take it from them. Source is like, no, you cannot. They can get you in a lot of trouble. So Source is saying all of my relationships are harmonious. So you want to be kept in the light about everything so that you can remain in harmonious relationships. Yeah, you want to make sure that as your relationships, your spousal relationship is harmonious, you want to be friends with friends who are also in harmonious relationships. So that there's no friction and chaos and confusion, where you are just in the dark about things, right? So yeah, so you want everybody around you growing. See this 6 that looks like a rounded back and a bulging belly? 6 looks like it's a very maternal number, right? So 6 in numerology is a very nurturing number. So you want growth for everybody around you. You want them to grow in their personal and their professional life, right? But you want to make sure that you're not around people who are causing not only lack in your life, in your personal and your professional life, but also causing lack in people that you're connected to, that's trying to grow their personal, personal and professional lives. So that's what Source is trying to help you to do. Start speaking this into existence. You're putting in the work. A lot of you all are listening to like the wealth frequency videos and stuff that's on YouTube. A lot of those people, they don't want to invest in that. They just want you to put all the hard work in while they just benefit from it. Y'all need to start paying attention. Start paying attention. Start paying attention so you can close out these cycles and move on. Close out these cycles, start enforcing some boundaries. Yeah. Source has shined a light on some things. There it is. That's right. Some things have been brought to the light. Some things have been brought to your attention. The sun shines a light on everything. Some things have been brought to your attention, just like it's been brought to the attention of people who are around you, who they are growing. They're responsible in terms of their wealth growing, their lives growing, thriving, and they know, they're like, okay, wow, Capricorn is around some people who they taking advantage of Capricorn. They see you trying to grow. So that's what Source is trying to tell you, is like you want everybody around you to grow. That's a prayer. Say it. Start saying, I want everybody around me growing. Right? So you're having a tower moment. Yeah, don't overthink this. Don't even overthink it. There were some people around you who jumped to some conclusions about wealth. Right? Don't overthink it. Don't even overthink it. That's a prayer. Something is bringing out a prayer warrior in you. Start saying, okay, Source, thank you for exposing something, whatever Source exposed in you. But this is your prayer. All of my relationships are harmonious. Thank you, Source, that all of my relationships are harmonious. Start speaking it into existence. Make it a positive, not, oh my God, I didn't know this. Make it a positive. Thank you, Source, that all of my relationships are harmonious. Just like when you saw this number come out, somebody said, oh my God, it's the mark of the beast. Okay. And everything is duality. There's light side to everything. So yeah, free yourself. Free yourself. Some people have been around some ruthless energies. Free yourself. Free your mind. Free your way of thinking. Right? So I see you're going to feel like you have a whole new lease on life. This is the page of, you've been around some people who assume, like, oh, people are growing financially and money is growing. They about to get some money. This about to come, and they become ruthless about it. So it's just like, you better free your mind. Better free your mind. All of your relationships are harmonious. Source wants you to be around people. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell somebody. Is like, Source wants you to maintain your relationships with people. Everybody that you feel like you trying to grow with. But Source want all of y'all winning, but not by being ruthless towards other people. That is going to cause the tower to fall on you. Yeah. Yeah. That's going to cause the tower to fall on for you. But somebody feels like, okay, somebody has to be evil. That's where the dark side of 666 is. Like, somebody feel like, okay, somebody is being evil. They jump to conclusions. Somebody's doing something, dark for, money. Or somebody feel like they're doing dark for like this new lease on life. That's what this is. Somebody's being very immature around money, or like somebody has an idea, so let's blindside this energy. So it's like, you're going to be the one that's blindsided. So some people have some ideas about some things. So Yep, they have some ideas about some things. So 2, 4, 6. All right. So let's see what else we got going on here. Yep, let's see what else we have going on here. So you should have some ideas. Source keeps consistently trying to push you all into leadership positions. Source is, I mean, like really trying, and that's what's going to help you start saying it, speaking, because you're going to source. You're in a very vulnerable position right now, meaning that somebody is like, you know, really vulnerable, maybe even feel like you by yourself, but start saying it. All of my relationships are harmonious. You don't have to be this confused. You have some ideas. You have some ideas. So somebody could feel like they're at an impasse. I'm not really sure what to do. I don't really know. Yeah, I need some money, right? Here's the 6 of Pentacles here. You have some ideas. You have some ideas. You have a mouth. You can speak up. Right? So, yeah. So, something is, Source is trying to get you to financial independence. That's what Source is trying to get you to. But it's the way you get to financial independence. It's the way that you get to financial independence. Something is you're going to get out of something what you put into it. That's what Source is trying to tell you. You're in a very vulnerable space, and Source is trying to put you around energies, literally trying to put you around energies that's going to help you to grow your money. That's what Source is trying to put somebody around some energies that helps you grow your money. Right? So that you can feel like you have this whole new lease on life. But if you're around a bunch of negativity where people are being ruthless and they're basically, is this their way or the highway, and the light has already been shining on something, I'm going to tell you, misery loves company. Those energies will not be happy until you are completely like burned out, because people already have an idea of who you're around. People already have an idea of who somebody's around. So, yep. People already have an idea. That's why certain people you may feel like aren't talking to you, because they already know who you're around. Because remember, when the sun card comes out, it's like the sun shines a light on everything. It exposes darkness. The sun shines, well, exposes darkness. So people already have an idea of who you're around. Right? Because you're going back through your memory, but they are also going back. It's two sides of the sword. Both of you, you and somebody, are going back through their memory. So let's say, for instance, it's a spouse, a sibling, like a loved one is going back through their memory. Like, okay, when they were around so and so, they're starting to go back through their memory, just like you're going back through your memory. Like, oh, they know, they have an idea, they have some idea. Yeah, they do, just like you have an idea. There's a light side to 666, not just a dark side. Wake up. So you can find your star. You can find your light. Wake up so you can find your light. So a Tower card just simply means it's a total recall, like total recall of being around energies. And that's how some people free themselves when they're around certain people. They're just like, oh no, these energies will do anything for money. They assassinate people's character, talk about people behind their back. They'll do anything for money, right? And so Source is saying it's your time to wake up. It's your time to wake up, because you can follow your star. You can follow your star. Yep, and finally get some rest. Because otherwise somebody will feel like, okay, they got to get into an argument with somebody, and somebody's not going to argue with you. Somebody's not going to argue with you. Yeah. It's like, yeah. So somebody feels like it's like two people that needs the, like it's like two energies. The number 2 symbolizes peace, right? So it's like two energies. See this energy right here? And this is just the illustrators, like the card here, like that blood on the card. But it's like the illustrator. It's not actual blood on the card. Y'all know what I'm saying. But so it's saying, get some rest. Get some rest. Yeah, get some rest. Because I feel like somebody feels like, okay, so, because somebody would be like, what's the motive? Like, what's the reason that somebody is trying to disrupt somebody's rest, arguing, and all of this other stuff? Remember, all of my relationships, so you're thanking, so that's your prayer. Thank you, Source, that all my relationships are harmonious. All of them, not some of them, all of them. Get clear about it. Get clear-headed. Get very wise. Very clear-headed about something. Very clear-headed. Yeah. So the Sun card came out twice. So something has, like I said, has been, and some people already are enlightened about something. Yeah, some people already enlightened. Yeah, double tower. Double tower. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So here we have the King of Wands here. Yeah, some people are already enlightened and they're already very clear. So looking, when you see a double tower card, it's like a double, it's like basically like source is saying boom, boom, like really waking you up to something, like really saying, okay, you're enlightened. You're enlightened again. How many more warnings do you need? Like how much more enlightening do you need? Right? Because source is saying there's some energies that's trying to help you and to other people to grow your abundance and your prosperity, not trying to take away. You could be connected to some energies that's going to end up taking away your abundance and prosperity instead of helping you to grow your abundance and prosperity. And so you have that's what you have in common with someone or some people. You have a good heart. Your heart is in the right place, but somebody is, with the Knight of Wands here, is giving you an opportunity to free yourself. Giving you an opportunity to free yourself. To find your own star. Yeah, to come into your own light. That's right. Your intuition is telling you something. Yeah, your intuition is telling you something. So it's like you're having a double total recall of something. It's like something has come to your memory. You're having another recall of something. It's like, okay. It's like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? It's like you and somebody are having a total recall of some things. So, and that's what you all are having in common. So, let me see. 9. Yeah, of why somebody is not talking to you, or because something has been brought to the light. Something has been brought to the light about you and somebody. So looking at your cards here, something is going to bring you to King of Wands energy, meaning being a prayer warrior, because it's bringing you and somebody to the light of just being a prayer warrior. Like really just kind of like praying, just praying for clarity. Like just like really praying to source for clarity and just thanking source that all of your relationships are harmonious. And that's it. All of your relationships are harmonious. Like why would you want to be at odds with just anybody where you can pray for people? Why would you? Yeah. That's the source is trying to tell you. It's time to reflect. It's time to reflect. High Priestess energy is intuition. That's all it is. Like, don't overthink it. Just like High Priestess, like the physical, like how your physical structure of it. You can also look at it as like your prayer to source, like your physical body. You're talking, you're calling source for answers. And then your intuition would be like you are in receiving mode of source calling you from within, like answering whatever your meditation kind of. It's both sides of it. So you can kind of look at it that way. You can kind of look at it that way. You can kind of look at something that way. Let me see what else we got going on here. Yeah, so again, Source is trying to move you into financial independence, but Source is also trying to help somebody. This is a 9 of Pentacles here. is trying to help you to grow your wealth. Like, you know, like I said, somebody really has a big heart. You're an overgiver. Like somebody maybe over giving a thought to something. Maybe you're overthinking something. Maybe you're overthinking something. You don't have to overthink it. So have faith in your dreams. Somebody is just trying to find their, well, star is not celebrity, just so we're crystal clear. Star would be like hope, your bliss, optimism. Like, you know, all of your relationships are harmonious. So that's what you're saying. You're making room for harmonious relationships. You're not going to get along with everybody. That's impossible, because you don't have the same. You're not on the same. Okay, so yeah, so here we have the Knight of Swords here. Yeah, so the on this particular deck, this is the Good Karma deck, and I will put the names of the decks and everything below for those of you all who like to know which decks these are, because I know people ask, but I'll tag them below. This is a person who is focused. This is a person who is trying to stay focused, you know, after, let me see what else we have here. But somebody is not talking to you and somebody's not talking to you and somebody. And you may have been asking motive, like, why not? Something is maybe causing you some issues with rest. Like something called, okay, let me move this around. So let me see, 7, yeah. So you and somebody are not talking. There's a sword in between. It could be like you and a best friend. It could be you and a sibling. You and somebody not talking. And it's basically like, there's some energies that's like lying about people. It's like somebody lying about some people behind their back. And so this person looks like they got their fist up or something, like a person who's like up against a punching bag, or like a well, you see a sword here, but it looks like a boxing bag or something, so whatever. Anyway, but again, all of my relationships are harmonious. You're speaking that, but you're putting thank you source in front of this. Thank you source that all of my relationships are harmonious. Yeah, all of your relationships are harmonious. Let me see something else. What else going on here? What else? I'm trying to see if there's anything else that source wants me to share with you all, because it's a total recall of some things that's happening with you and somebody that let me see. Okay. Somebody is saying that, I don't know who this is. It's almost like somebody is saying for you, like you in a Leo, like somebody halfway believe you in a Leo. Like somebody don't, it's like, I don't know what. And something has come to light for you in like a Leo. I don't know who that. And you take whatever, like I said, take only what resonates with you. Take what only what resonates with you. Somebody has Leo somewhere in their birth chart. I don't know who this is. But something has come to light. Something has come to light about you and a Leo. Something having to do with money, or something having somebody spend some money or use some money or something, and people have an idea of like what's going on. The source is trying to put somebody in I don't know if it's somebody's best friend. Again, take only what resonates with you, because some people will be so literal about, like, if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Okay, so don't put something where it doesn't resonate. Okay, just people just be overthinking stuff. It could be their sun sign, it could be moon sign, because the sun illuminates the moon. Let me see if I can. But yeah, something about a fight. Here we have the King of Wands here. And then the Queen of Swords here. And then the Queen of Coins here. So it's like somebody is like kind of going on a discovery. It's like somebody is saying, wait a minute here. Because somebody is fighting. Like somebody is, well, I'm not like fist fighting. Y'all know what I'm saying. Like if somebody is like fighting back. Like, okay, now wait a minute. Now. What this is kind of giving me, Capricorn, just so you all know. Is what this is giving me is something that's being brought to the light that's like that you all may not have been aware of. I'm trying to make it, I'm not trying to, because y'all are a smart sign. I don't want to make it seem like somebody was just like naive. This is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you. Maybe you weren't aware of something, but sources basically source is trying to put you in a leadership position. Source is basically like speak up, say something, because there's a bunch of confusion. That's what source is trying to tell you. Speak up, say something. There's a lot of conversation that's going on. Right, you have the whole world in front of you. One energy in particular, you can feel like, okay, you can cut them off at any moment. But it's another one you may be still kind of sort of holding on to, like, I'm not really sure, whatever. You know, I don't really know. I'm confused. I don't know who that is. So you have to figure it out. So it could be a friend that you've been friends with for years that you could feel like, okay, that's my bestie from, you know, our cribs were next to each other, like our parents was best friends, whatever. And that could be somebody that you feel like is like a family to you in a sense that you say, I just can't cut them off, right? But that could also be something that's like, well, to like, okay, this one right here has always seen you as opposition. I feel like there's somebody who knows, y'all know what I'm saying, like I said this one time in a reading one time before, like sometimes you might bring, like if you sometimes you bring your friends and stuff around and your family is like, that's not really your friend. And you could think, well, why you don't like my friends? Somebody could be like, So it's two energies but you're going to cut off. It's two, there's going to be two energies. You're going to be like, you know what? I'm cutting them off. So you can get back in the saddle again and move on. There's going to be two energies in particular. It's two types of energies. You are going to cut off, so that source will put you around some energies that's going to help you to learn how to grow your abundance and your prosperity, and get from around some of these ruthless energies that all they care about is, like I said, this right here, talking about people behind their back, assassinating people's character, getting money, however, just doing the absolute most. Whoever these energies are, they're not telling you stuff, right? So you can balance some things out. Because something came to light, and somebody is, I'm telling y'all, somebody is getting ready to fight. And I'm not saying, when I say fight, I don't mean fist fight, because we're not talking about, we don't do violence over here. We're talking about like fight back. Like somebody is mad, somebody is about to fight back. And it's something that you may not even be aware of. Well, you could be, I don't know. Something, but you may be aware now. somebody's going to fight back. So here we have clearing. So as true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start that more will come. Will trust that more will come. That more will arrive. You shift from mind to God's. Such freedom. Yeah. What you're around, what somebody is around, and again, take only what resonates with you, right? Somebody could be around people who just want fast money. Somebody could be around people who just want fast money, become familiar with something. They don't even, go. And y'all are like a really kind of really structured zodiac sign. Just in general, y'all. I can't speak for everybody. Y'all are really a structured zodiac sign. But basically, somebody could be around people who just like, okay, they just want the fast life. They just want they just want the this and that and whatever, right? So it's like, no, you had to put some things in order. Like you're gonna have to put some structure to some stuff, and you gotta make sure people around you are keeping you in the light about things. They're not telling you stuff like what. Because somebody is hot fish grease mad. I'm telling y'all, like pop fish grease. Somebody is mad. Somebody is really mad, angry. Sync with the moon. I don't know who's upset, but somebody got a cast iron skillet with some hot grease in it, and it's popping all over the stove. Angry, mad. And they are not playing. They may not be mad at you. They may be mad who you're not paying attention to, who you're around. So if this is a spouse and they've been fed up with your friendship group or whatever, or this is a significant other who's a friend, or a parent who's significant, fed up with your friendship group, it's time for you to find out what your north node is. I got a link for your birth chart below. Link for your birth chart below. Find out what your north node is, because Source been trying to put you around people that's going to help you grow your money, but like in a more structured way where you feel motivated, inspired, those type of energies. Because something has come to the light. And some lips are moving. So yeah, so allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. Yeah, that's an oracle card. So respond with calmness and peace. All right. I think that's what I have. I think that's what I have for you. And yeah, I think that's what I have for you. I think that's what I have for you. So all right, hopefully that is helpful. So okay, bye.